Sakay clan raise the roof. Sakay clan raise the roof. Raise the roof. Yo, so this video is gonna be about how to get people to respect you. So there's two different types of people that you will kind of want to be in order to gain the people that you see that hangs around certain areas or groups that you want to see the part of you that they can value and respect. So here's how you do it. You need to understand how to set a good boundary for yourself. It's kind of like Machiavellianism. So when you get into being a Machiavellian person, you get people who are very difficult and probably are very stubborn and ignorant that is in someone else's surroundings. If you want to get that person to understand how it's not, good for them or whatever, or they cross the line, don't shout, don't get emotional, play your cards right, and look for the signs that they want to put you on a test that will make you look like that you want their approval. But don't look for their approval. Don't let people, basically, simple ways of putting it, don't let people walk all over you because they're afraid of people who wants to be liked. They're afraid of people who just want to be respected. That's what I'm going to say. People who want to be respected. And people who want to be respected are different from people who just want to be liked. People who just want to be liked is forgettable. People who wants to be liked are forgettable and predictable. And when you're predictable, you're forgettable. It's seen in entertainment, like in circus. That's why circuses are not a thing no more. It's predictable. You know what the act is coming. You know what the next thing is going to happen with the next thing. With most circuses, and that's why they're not good for business no more. It's predictable. No one talks about circuses and stuff like that anymore. So when you become a person who is a bit unpredictable, you're not as forgettable. And when you're not as forgettable and you draw the line on certain things, make a quiet distance. Don't put emotions behind it. Leave all that away. It's a dramaless, it takes away from the drama. There's no drama behind it. You're not, risking losing something out of the exchange. And when you leave quietly, once you distance yourself without making a sound, that's when the shift happens. That's when the gravity towards what you just put into that is missed. Something's missing. It's mystery. And people, when it comes to mystery, when it comes to like something that is beyond understanding, like voids, dark holds, magic, they gather around that. That's why magic is so good. Because what a lot of the famous magicians always say is a good magician never show their true cards. And that's why people gravitate towards magic so much. Tricks, authentic performances. And it's a true creativity in how they express themselves. And don't take this out of proportion and have this idea that you need to be someone who is confusing. No, you just need to build yourself as a person who knows your value, and that's how people will not forget you. So when you're not forgettable, you are memorable and you're respected. A lot of Machiavellian people, um, there's not a lot of Machiavellian people out there, you know. And a Machiavellian person is a person who is not easily swayed, and their main weakness is that with having such strategic and precise level of thinking, it gets lonely. It gets lonely in the sense of the mind. You become a little arrogant, and when you get arrogant, your guard is lower. When your guard is lower, you make mistakes, and you become something that was once, you know, uh, stable and strong piece of structure turns into a destroyer. You're destroying yourself from the inside out, and everything that was once built as if it was like a kingdom come crashing down, and you destroy everything. You ultimately destroy yourself, which is loneliness. And being Machiavellian has a lot of good perks when you're careful and you watch out and you're aware that that can happen. It hurts a lot less. And another person, just be just be a little bit more blunt. Don't allow small disrespect slide. And once it's you let it slide for the small disrespect, it eventually, slowly, gradually turns into, you know, very, very violating disrespect. Um, I would say a Machiavellian, and you would have to be more of a stoic person as well. A stoic person who has a lot of no ambitious. You gotta be ambitious. When you're an ambitious person, you do whatever it takes to get to your goal. And what holds them back is that they also people like that also get arrogant, get lost, and whatever. But the difference is a Machiavellian person would forget why they're doing the strategic stuff to gain the respect in the first place. So, like I said, that would leads to a Machiavellian person to end up destroying themselves from the inside out from all them questions. Like then you start questioning yourself. So ultimately, what I will say is that if you want respect, follow the golden rule. When you say that when you say that something bothers you, or you're about, or you stand for something, you know, stay true to your word, because people view that. People are always watching that. Um, but yeah, that's a little short video on that. Uh, any more videos on this, I will be sure to make a video on it. Um, yeah. And one more thing. When you're angry at someone, another thing, don't be so emotional about it. Let the silence reign in. Let the silence speak louder than your words, because actions speak louder than words at the end of the day. Always stand true to that and remember that. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna end it off right here. Sakay Clan, signing off. Sakay Clan, signing off. Hope y'all have a good one. All right, see y'all.